Hey guys, welcome to the first RPG session with this new group. Now, just a warning, we're still setting everything up. I'm still trying to figure out the programs and stuff. So the first adventure is just very static, the screen is. So you'll see, the people on the bottom and the layout, the tabletop, virtual tabletop and stuff. I changed that up and I work with scenes after this first part. So apologies for that. So we know when we're just RPing, you'll see the players more better. And when you see the virtual tabletop, we're setting up a fight or something, you'll see that as well as the actors, and you don't see the actors all that well. But anyways, that's beyond the point. Sorry for the static screen on the first part. So let me lay it out really quick. Now, these adventurers, they met together at a quest, which they refer to as the Burn Daughters incident, and they met through there. And after that, they decided, hey, we work so well together, let's travel together, let's do things together. And one of the characters, Mario's character, Orlin, is a bard. And he decided, hey, you guys play some musical instruments, let's create a troupe. So that's what they did. They created a troupe. They had some of the party members become, part of the act. And some are just, bouncers or, guardsmen for the caravan itself. There's only about 6 or 7 of them. But anyways, that's where we left off. Orlin got a request to play at a pumpkin festival at Tensindrel. Okay, now I'm going to say this location wrong a couple times because I never could say the names of the cities I make up for some weird reason. All right, so anyways, they're on their way to Tensindrel to take up, this request to play at a tavern and also at the festival itself. So this is where we start off. So hope you like it, enjoy, and welcome to the Evercrown Saga. So that's the region of Tensindrel. So you see where it says the Greyback Overlook?
The circle.
All right,
Yep.
so you're traveling on that red line. That's the path. Okay, so to the north of the path or the right of you guys is a river. You guys went through the Night Raven Pass. All right, and you're coming up on Tensindrel. You're pretty much on the outskirts of town. Okay. When you suddenly hear the scream, it's the scream of a little girl. Quite like a little girl, and it's coming up ahead of you on the path.
As far as the path, is it a wooded path, a planed path? Like we hear a scream.
It's a dirt path. The scream is coming up from up ahead.
All right.
It turns into a bend, kind of turns to the right, so you can't really see what's going on up top without up ahead without turning right. And you're in the foresty area. Okay, so obviously you can't see beyond the trees unless you go beyond the trees, kind of thing. So the scream's coming on beyond the bend. How's that? Around the bend.
Orlin goes, did anyone hear that?
Absolutely. We charge onward. Onward now.
Hold on.
Why do you sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? What the hell?
Because I don't have a lot of voice practice. I developed the language earlier today, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to work out today.
Ranger, why don't you go earn your pay?
So take out my bow, but before that, I want to do a perception check.
All right. Well,
Seems sensible.
exactly examine or tell me exactly what are you doing the perception check for? Just looking around, or are you gonna run down?
Well, I want to do. I actually? That's actually a good question. The first thing is, do I know where the scream came from?
Yeah, it came
Or
from
was it
around
just
the
a
bend,
general-
around the bend up ahead, but you
Just
can't
around
see
the
anything
river bend.
because the forest is in the way around the bend. Obviously,
Okay,
the
so
scream is coming around the bend.
All right,
Sorry,
so
I
I want to stealth my way forward to go towards it near the bend, So, kind of
Okay.
just.
And then Orlin's character is singing, just around the river bend.
Oh,
All right. Sorry. Also, as well, we got to cover more here. Mario actually has a cart. Mario's character has a cart. So you guys are mostly either riding in it, riding next to it. You guys don't have horses, I don't think, so you're riding in it or walking next to it. Okay. So Nestor's character, Oliver, jumps off the cart and starts sneaking his way up forward. Mario, are you still driving the cart?
Yeah.
You still moving the cart ahead? Or?
I have everyone's money. I have everyone's paycheck. I am on the cart.
No.
Right.
Are you're driving it, but are you still?
Yes.
Is it still moving
No,
forward?
I stop.
Okay, all right. That's what I wanted to know.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Corliss jumps off, and I'm not as fast as him sneaking, but I will be walking towards the bend, shouting, "Who are you?
Okay.
I will rummage."
You jump off, you start sneaking up ahead, but then you hear chink, chink behind you, walking, which is Alex. So I don't know what he's trying to do. He's wearing chainmail, so he's chink. He's not really being sneaky. He's kind of killing himself.
No. Yes, no, I am definitely not with him.
Oh, okay.
I am looking into I don't know, tree line, tall grass, whatever. Perusing around for a source of the scream, and he can go further
Yeah, I
on.
go away from him.
Okay.
Everyone would definitely be focusing on the big metal guy who's bald with the giant greatsword, who is saying they will rescue the world.
Okay. All right. So you're just hanging back just a little in front of the cart, kind of like trying to look and see what's going on. Nestor,
Slow walk forward.
what about you,
Slow walk.
Jolie and Josh? You guys doing anything, or are you just gonna hang in the cart?
I will hop out of the cart.
I am staying in the cart.
Okay. The wizard stays in the cart. Gee. Okay.
Shocking, I know.
Yeah, you jump out of the cart, Harmony. What are you just hanging around or off the cart, or?
I'll make sure the wizard doesn't get any trouble.
Okay. Kind of just shielding
Actually-
the cart.
Actually, how far is Alex's character is Corliss?
Yes.
How far away is he from me after he hops out?
He's just 10 feet in front, just kind of looking about.
I mean, if he's not going to attempt stealth, would you appreciate a light, sir?
A light. You guys are in daylight right now.
Oh, never mind. Would you like
It's
more
not
light?
night. Sorry, my bad. It is afternoon right now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no.
So-
Vanessa, you move up forward. You move into the trees. So if you guys turn the bend, Nestor, you guys would have seen. You would have seen what's going on. Right, there's this huge bear. Right, and there's a bunch of little kids. One of the kids, they're all frightened. They're bunched up against a rock. One of the kids, one of the bigger kind of, male kids, is holding a wooden sword, and he's like, "Stay back, or you will die." And then the bear's kind of pissed off. You're calling
He's the
this?
only one that knows this?
Yeah, he's the only one that's seeing this right now.
I
The only thing you saw, Alex, was that he just went into the trees and just like, all right, getting ready for anything kind of thing.
Oh, okay. No more screaming or anything?
No, you hear, brother. Well, not the main scream, but you hear like something that's going on. You can't really make it out.
If there's commotion, it's now a full run.
Well, it's not a huge commotion.
If there's a
bunch
scream,
of, there's a bunch of kids screaming.
It's not like, oh no, there's a huge fight or anything. There's just something going on up ahead.
I scream out to Oliver. What do you see over there?
Like scream out, or just scream enough for him to hear.
He's still within sort of talking distance.
You could,
So I'm gonna go,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what's going on over there?
All right.
Not like, what's going on over there? No.
I look back and like, there's a bear and a bunch of kids, and the kids are gonna get eaten. So I'm gonna go save them. So I pull out my bow and try to shoot the bear.
Yeah, you guys see the bear now, right?
So only Nessie's over there? I mean,
Yeah,
only
because he's in
Oliver?
the trees. You guys,
Right.
you just heard there's a bear and killing children or whatever. That's what you hear.
All right, I guess I start walking down from the cart.
Still moving towards it.
First of all, go ahead, Nessie. Go and do what you're gonna do.
Where am I?
You are
Yeah,
way down
well-
in the map.
That
Oh,
green
wow.
dot on the bottom.
Wow, that's pretty far.
Yeah, the map is you're zoomed out on the map. That's probably why.
You could run, right? You just forsake an action.
Use your action to dash, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, just dash. You double up. I mean, as long as you go stealthily and the bear doesn't notice you, you could get up there and then shoot. Right now, the kid is holding off the bear. All right, so that's where you're at the first round. Yep. Okay, everyone else, what do you guys do?
Still running forward from wherever I am.
I'll follow with my tiny little feet.
All right.
I will take the rear.
Let me see my.
Out the cart.
Man, that's really far.
All right, so this is what happens at the first turn. Okay, the first round, where you see the bear swipes at the little kid, knocking him on his ass. It didn't seem like he gashed him or anything. But now the kid's now on his ass and he's like hurting. He's kind of crying. He's starting to cry anyways. The bear's still pissed. You see the other kid's like freaking out in the back out. He's like, ah! Now there's commotion, Alex.
Still running forward.
All right, second turn. What do you do, Lester?
Shit. Let's see if I'm in range. Let's see if I can hit him from here.
I don't know what your range is. What is your range on the?
I think the range on a bow is like
100 feet. Yeah.
Did you want me to move my guy, Sean, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and move him right now. Usually there's order, but we're not doing the order yet. Right? There's no initiative order right now. The bear is still concentrating on the kids.
That's awesome.
30 feet, Alex. You don't.
Dash is 60.
Oh, you're dashing. Yeah. Okay.
I'm dashing too with my tiny feet.
What's your dash? Like 40?
He should be 50. I should be 60.
I'm 50, but I was more forward than you earlier.
All right, so Chung, I'm going to go ahead and try to hit the bear.
All right, go ahead and do your targeting and just take a shot at him. The dice and the plus whatever he has. In this case, +8. Goddamn, you have a +8? All right, cool. Okay, that arrow goes soaring through the air and digs into the rump of the bear. The bear screams and he turns around and he finally sees you. And he starts lumbering towards Nestor's character.
I have his attention.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
Damn, that's a pretty good damage.
The bear starts lumbering to you. Wait 1 second. Jolie and Josh, you guys, are you dashing up too with the rest?
Yeah, we're gonna
on the last turn.
Forward.
Okay, go ahead and advance 60 feet. All right, then let's go ahead and roll initiative on this turn.
Yay!
There you go.
Nice.
So you see on the combat tracker, it ordered everyone.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm first.
Hold on, let me get the bear up. It was up. He started charging. Okay, cool.
Oh, no. Keep him back. What's going on?
Oh, no, he charged the last turn. I just didn't move him.
No.
All right, now we're in initiative order. Adam, or Josh, your characters.
Yeah, Julie's got the PHB. What's the range on sleep? Can I just go to sleep? Just
You want to go to sleep, or you want the bear to go to sleep?
I want the bear to go to sleep.
Oh, I thought you were going to cast it on. It says 90 feet is your range.
Yeah, you reach it.
Okay, I attempt to cast sleep then.
All right, roll 5d8. Double check the hit points that you could affect. 32 hit points.
32? Go to sleep,
I don't think he's going to go to sleep, man.
Oh.
Barely.
Ah!
Yeah.
Hold on.
So he did go to sleep?
No, he didn't.
Oh, I did it?
No, he missed it by 2 points.
I rolled high on every single die, too. I think, yeah.
Average.
All right, you stretch your hand out and you aim at the bear and you mumble some mumbo jumbo, but the bear keeps charging. Nothing's happened. Orlin.
I will move up right behind Oliver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I just go stay here so I can still see him? I walked and I will hold my action to cast a cantrip of Vicious Mockery until he moves closer.
How close?
When he goes within 12 squares, which is so if you move about 3 steps, I will cast my Vicious Mockery.
Okay, go ahead, Oliver.
So I'm going to attack him again.
Okay. All right, nice. The arrow soars and then sticks into his shoulder, but he's still lumbering forward.
I'm still going to move back, actually. So
you're going to shoot and move back? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we move to Harmony's turn.
Thanks, Nancy.
You'll be fine.
I will go ahead and try to cast
Okay, who you blessing?
Well,
You can bless
just
up
say
to
who
3
you can
creatures of your choice within
If it's
range.
within 30 feet.
So squares are 5. You can hit anyone in the party.
Yeah,
looks like.
anyone in the party. Yeah, just select. The only person that goes next in this turn is Alex.
Corley.
So just click on it.
Cordless.
Corliss. Now just say who you just say who you are blessing.
You just tell Chung you're blessing him. I don't think you need any interaction with clicking.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out later on the program. I think the program will adjust to it, but I don't know. Alex, it's your character's turn.
All right. Then I will move, and as I move, I will pull out my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
1, 2.
I'm just going to assume it's already knocked.
Yeah, I assume 1 is a good idea. If you don't want me to, then
Or actually loaded, not knocked. That's a
or
bow.
I'll stay back here in front of you. And all right, there we go.
Now roll your attack.
Okay.
Can we do the other one?
It's alright, he hits. Because, hold on.
With my +4,
Yeah, 2.
You love it.
So that's 6 plus 2, that's 8.
he hit with an 11, so I assume I hit.
Yeah, you should have hit. Hold on.
Yeah, he hit with a 12 now.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Does the 1d4 count only for attack?
Only for attack.
Attack and saving throws.
Oh, saves. Okay.
Okay, you bolt swords out of the crossbow and then digs into his, somewhere in his rump, in his front. Sorry, not rump, but he's still charging. He's enraged. He's really pissed off. So he moves. Let's see, 15 feet.
Stop
And-
right there. And then I go, "You stupid damn bear! Why don't you pick someone your own size?" And point to Cordless.
Okay. Silhouette.
Okay. Oh, I roll it for you. Okay.
Yeah, you roll it because you're casting the spell.
Did you make it?
Okay. Well, the bear's still charging. He doesn't give a shit.
No, you still take damage.
Is it? Is it DC
Yeah,
failure?
I
Oh,
think
so
it feels like half.
hold on. Let me see. So roll damage.
Wait, hold on. Did you pass 10?
Yeah, it failed. The DC failed. So
So you failed.
yeah, the bear failed against it. Doesn't
so I
matter.
have
So
to
roll damage. So go ahead and
Yeah.
click damage. There you go.
Sure. And now you are at a disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay. All attack rolls?
No, just the next one.
All right, got it.
Basically, I cuss it to hurt itself.
All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he goes to the rest. Okay, it is the next round. Hold on. Oh shoot! Damn it. Adam, boom, 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 boom. There you go. Adam, it's your turn. Round 2.
Yes. So I'd like to slow this bear down. I'm gonna attempt to cast Ray of Frost,
Okay.
and this is a ranged attack. So I think if I drag like this, Ray of Frost at brown bear. That's a 5.
Well, it
Did I
missed.
hit him?
Unfortunately,
That's
you
my bad.
missed.
Okay. I feel good about that.
Even with the +4?
No, that the +4 was
And-
to Corliss. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, did you give it to me? Also?
Well, yeah. Did you give it to him also? He
It's
wouldn't have
plus-
made. Yeah, he wouldn't have made it anyways.
6.
He's rolling really low.
6 is
Give
better
him a
than 5.
little hope.
Well, I did
Alright.
that massive sleep. I really wanted him to take a nap and got frustrated that he didn't, so I'm out of this fight now.
All right. So
Orland, it's your turn. Wow,
Right.
man. You okay? It's okay. First level wizard. It happens.
I'm gonna do another vicious mockery. Hold on, let me think about this. You had enough, you stupid bear? Huh? Again? Pick your own size! This guy! And then I'm gonna roll it.
Who are you pointing at?
The bear, I'm pointing at Corliss.
Okay.
Did you
Okay.
fail
The
it?
bear secedes on it.
It's like, oh, damn it. And I'm gonna move.
Well, you still can roll damage, right? It only takes half damage, right?
No, you don't.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
It
wow.
just doesn't take any damage. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it doesn't take damage. Hold on. Your attacks are now not a disadvantage.
Oh, are
Because
you
it-
serious?
and
You just
until-
wasted it?
Well, no, because it was at the end of the turn. It already disappeared.
Oh, good point. All right, Oliver.
all right. So I'm gonna move up.
But you see the kid, and the kid that got back up. The oldest kid got back up. He's running towards the bear. He's gonna try to kill it.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's like 12 years old or whatever. But he's like, yeah, back up, woo! And he's all bleeding in the head and shit.
How far? Can you show me how far he's moving? Cause I might.
Oh, he's way back there. He's not gonna get to the bear. I mean, he runs like 15 feet, so he's like 3 rounds away.
So I nailed him, and the damage. Yay!
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. So, well, that was like pretty much almost point blank. All right. Well, 20 feet up ahead, you release another arrow. Oh, 20 feet away from the bear, you release the arrow, and the arrow goes goes right into its eye. It's like it takes a couple more steps, and it just slumps over. And the bear is dead.
And that's how the party get their bear rug.
Bear rug. Okay. Well, anyways, the kids. Well, actually, the main kid, the oldest kid. He comes running. He goes, "Oh, dang it! I almost got him. That was my bear."
Uh-huh.
Okay. And he's all being bravado or whatever. He's all bleeding and shit. But all the other kids are just kind of shy coming up to you guys. You notice there's 2 twins. They look alike. They're about 10 years old. They have white hair. They're really quiet, it seems. Well, they all look quiet, but they're just looking at you guys. Bart, which he introduced himself as the oldest boy, which he was trying to kill the bear. He's the guy that's with the scar or the gash in his head. He's like saying, "Oh," he's asking you guys, "Oh, what do you guys do? He's really interested in what you guys do." There's a chubbier kid with them, and he's just hanging back, kind of shy. And there's this little girl. She's cute. She's one of the cutest girls you ever seen. 7 years old, blonde. She says her name's Adalyn, and she likes the man with the arrow. That's what he calls her, the man with the arrow. But anyway, she's really sweet, and they basically tell you, well, they're from the orphanage in town. And they were out on the adventure, and then they ran across a bear, and then Bart was going to take care of the bear, and then Bart was like bragging about how he was just going to take out the bear and stuff. So up to you guys. What you guys want to do? Anything? The bear's dead. I don't know if you guys want to do anything to it. That's a
I'll
freaking
talk to
bear.
Bart.
Emma.
Tell him how brave he was, and that not many would stand against a brown bear with sticks. And as I'm doing this, I'm also going to start mending his wounds with medicine.
Okay. All right. So you start mending his wounds with the medicine, clean up the blood or whatever, and he's having this conversation with Cordless. That's the only way I can remember his name. All right. Cordless.
He's cordless.
Alien notice he's like, "You talk funny." The little girl.
Yeah, you would say he's a little unhooked, like cordless, you know?
You're small.
I am.
She's pointing all the obvious things.
In the not now, I was somewhere else.
Yeah, she's holding her teddy bear, sucking on her thumb, basically.
She has pigtails.
Yeah, she's
I think
cute.
I'm still taller than you.
I'm actually going to take a moment to use one of my perception things just to kind of feel these kids out, because they're kind of very weird to me. So just to calm my own nerves, to see if there's anything alignment-wise with the paladin senses, whatever it's called.
Any weird evilness, you mean?
Well, evilness, or it's even got like, I don't think it's planes, but it's divine sense.
Oh, using divine sense. Okay, hold on.
It went away. I don't want it to go away. Just within 60 feet, I know evil versus good, and then like I instantly know, the if something is angelic versus evil or versus.
Oh God, yeah, nothing like that. They're like normal kids.
No, but it's like alignment too. Like, are they inherently good versus?
They're kids.
I know some.
That means they're chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
Right.
or, yeah. Well, they're probably evil, period. But whatever.
That's fine. Bart, take us now to the orphanage. Let us make sure you make home.
Oh, that'll be great. We get to ride in the wagon? Well, we get to ride in that. You guys pulled up the wagon. All right, it was around the bend, all right? But you guys pulled it around. Let's just say you guys did. Just so the GM is on point with the story.
Bart, and we shall put it in the wagon. And with that, start kind of dragging the bear over and kind of gesture to you guys to kind of help get it in the wagon.
Okay. All right, so you guys throw the bear in the wagon. And you guys head back towards the town. What do you guys notice? Bart talks a lot. He's very, it's kind of like, a little kid. He thinks he knows it all type of thing. And he's the protector of the group, basically. Or at least they're little band of merry people. Or merry little kids. The twins, you notice, very, as a matter of fact, they're really more realistic. They seem a little older than what they seem. Adolin basically just states the obvious and asks a lot of questions. The little fat kid, he doesn't talk much. I'm gonna call him little fat kid because I can't remember his name. Okay, Jarrell. All right.
Okay.
So,
LFK.
LFK. There you go. So Bart tells you that the orphanage is called the Skyreach Orphanage. You can ask him any questions about the town or anything while you guys are riding in. Is there anything that you guys want to ask or anything you guys have an idea about?
So we're going towards Tensindrel, right?
Yeah. Going into Tensindrel. You're just on the outskirts. I mean, they didn't go that far. I mean, went outside of town. You know that they're not supposed to because they told you that. Well, the twins told you that they weren't supposed to go out there that far. But Bart wouldn't stop talking or wouldn't stop. He kept going.
And we were hired by the... Sorry, Jolly, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask how the kids feel about the fact that I'm a demon. Does that faze them at all?
They didn't... Well, are you going to ask them straight out? I mean, how are you going to ask them? They didn't notice and they didn't say anything.
Observing.
Adeline, though, she just kind of did mention that, oh, you look funny. That's about it. Okay. But they probably never seen a tiefling.
I'm going to ask Adeline, does she look funnier now? And then I do a prestidigitation and I have some sparklers right next to her horns.
Oh, you made her giggle and laugh. But she looks, yeah.
Screaming terror.
That's pretty much what she said. She just laughed at it. Said, "That's cool. I like you."
My life goal is complete.
Make the child happy. Awesome.
Yeah.
I start asking, how's the town been in general? Like the celebration. It's a celebration, correct? Or some sort of
yeah. The Harvest Festival. Yes, everyone. Bart's like, it's awesome. Everyone's really excited, and I can't wait to go to the Harvest Festival, and we all can't, and it's going to be very, very fun.
They can't go?
No, they could go. They can't wait to go. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
It's like, man, that's messed up.
Yeah. There's just some weird men in town and all that stuff. They explain the weird men as in men that don't usually stay at the town. They came in. They wear black and red, is what he says. And some of them have a drop symbol. You're not really quite sure exactly what that means, but...
Isn't that Knights of the Blood in kind of common knowledge background? This is a kind of ruling class faction of this realm.
Are you asking the kid that?
I'm asking the players as a group. This because in your background information didn't give us any emblem, but that sounds suspiciously like. I don't have the window open anymore. But is this ringing any bells for anyone else, or is it just me? Am I imagining?
Roll religion to see if I know it's a religious group of some sort.
Go ahead and roll.
I mean, can I attempt history on this?
Yeah, no go. You have no clue what the kid's saying. I mean, the kid's really basic a description, right? So, especially for you, Alex, you don't know that. You really know religion back in the old kingdom. The new kingdom, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. Go ahead, Josh. What
can I attempt a history on it instead?
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
Me too. Oh, that was
How's
close.
the 9 hit them?
And a 3.
There's some cool guys in town. We should go talk to them.
Oh, this is- yeah, nothing. I mean, the kid's very vague, so there's nothing that you can. Jeez.
Yeah, killing it.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah. Harmony's not even
Hey, there you
listening.
go.
Woo!
Oliver Q.
Oh,
you're like,
a bunch of schlubs.
well, it sounds like it could be about, I don't know, 20, 25 different type of organization out there that use the drop symbol as their symbol. That's their.
Go with red and black.
Yeah, with red and black. That's pretty much what you came up with, Oliver. That's the only thing you guys have come up with. I mean, first of all, the kid was very vague about it. Second, Nessa's character, Oliver, is like, sounds like it could be 20, 25 different organizations that I know of that has a drop symbol in their logo or whatever, in their banners.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, guys. I put my hood back on. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I'm gonna ask the little girl. Do they look like bad people?
They're mean. I don't like them. Just a little crunchy nose thing.
I'm gonna try to persuade them to give us more.
You could beat it out of them, I guess, but they're kids, so
I think I'd
just
rather
ask
just
them
go
questions.
with persuasion if I could.
You don't need a
Yeah, no.
persuasion skill on kids. They're talking. They like you guys. Don't need
but
to
they
roll.
might be
Just
really
ask them
tell us
questions.
what they're really up to.
He
I don't
still
know.
thinks that they're like doppelganger level CR20 monstrosities here.
Right.
So.
Oh, you would have detected that anyways, though. You would have felt that.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they're little kids. You don't have to persuade nothing. They're gonna give up. They're gonna tell you whatever. You guys saved their lives. They think you guys are cool.
So the orphanage.
Where do these red and black guys are hanging out in town?
They sometimes come and go, but they're usually at the inn. At the Grey Wolf Inn. Grey Wolf? Yeah, Grey Wolf Tavern. They hang around there a lot. They drink a lot.
How many
So
of
what
them?
makes you think they're mean?
Because they look mean.
Does this guy look mean? I point at Corliss.
Yeah, he looks mean, but he's nice because he saved us. Bart's like, I would have saved us. And Adam's like, yeah, right.
I reach into the bear's mouth and pull out a tooth and give it to Bart.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
All right. You're like, you're gonna roll strength
Covered in
skill.
Where's your consolation prize?
You're gonna roll strength skill, I guess.
Don't worry, I can do that.
All right. You're like, plop. Big old
Not only
gush,
do you,
bloody
not only do you
tooth.
pull out a tooth, but half the skull as well.
You're like, here, you shove it into his chest, and he grabs it like this. He's like, what the fuck, right? And he's got blood all over, more blood all over him. Now it's the bear's blood. And he's like,
Remember the
thanks.
bravery.
He's kind of freaking out. He has got to look like he's gonna cry, but not cry because he's trying to be brave.
And then I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, Bart." And then I do prestidigitation and then clean up the blood off of his because I don't want the orphanage gonna like what the hell happened to the kids. So,
It's okay. It's normal to Alex's character, I guess. Maybe that's how they treat kids in the Old Kingdom. I don't know. Here,
So
take
one
two.
got hurt.
Ah, what the hell?
you don't want to know how he treats his real kids.
So Bart's lip kind of trembles, but he's holding up a brave thing, and he goes, "Thanks," and then he puts the tooth in his pocket or pouch, or whatever. Little kid's pouch pocket, whatever. And there's blood dripping all over that, but you clean up the blood from him as much as you could,
Right.
Mario. Cool.
He's not bleeding anymore.
No, because Alex fixed his head. He kind of binded the
Oh
wound.
yeah, the medicine mending
Yeah.
thing.
You didn't have to roll. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna ask the guys like, hey, what do you think? Should we watch out for these guys?
I am to go confront them.
You want to go and
I think
confront them?
I really think we should watch out for them, but
Because they're
go ahead and
only
confront them. I'll be
here.
in the corner.
It was very obvious that they're only here because of the festival. They're usually not here, according to the kids.
Ask the kids how many came in. Was it a large group?
There
of
was a bunch of them, but I didn't count them.
Okay.
They're different a lot every night for the last couple of nights.
So, are they staying in town or out of town?
I don't know where they're staying. I just see them in about on the
Well,
streets and at the inn.
Well, yeah, Grey Wolf Tavern. That's where they like to drink, is what they mentioned earlier.
And that's
I think
pretty
that's
much
the
where you
first
guys are
thing.
going to. So
Yeah.
But they may not. If they have a large contingent, they may not be in town. They may be
So
camping.
you think of like a
out of town.
barracks or an encampment outside of town?
Yeah, if it's a big group of them. So
Okay.
that's something to think about.
all right, you guys roll in town, and according to the direction of the kids, reach Skyreach Orphanage. Now the town is lots of pine trees all around. It's in the mountains. Okay, Tensindrel's within the cusp of the mountains, so it's very alpine. Lots of alpine trees, kind of alpine feel. More like lodges instead of like or regular wooden buildings in the city type of thing. Okay, the main city. It sits on tiers on the mountain. There's just a big river next to the town. Okay, and since it sits on tiers, you kind of walk up the next tier and then go to the shops on the next tier. And this is the main cusp of the town. And then outside of the town, all the living spaces, the people that live there, live in cabin-like houses, off the side in the mountains itself. It's kind of very rural, in a way, okay? And then on the lowest tier, which is the ground tier, is a huge marketplace area. Also, the farms spreads out. So you guys roll up in Skyreach, and the kids jump off the wagon and start running into the orphanage. Kind of leave you guys outside, but kind of invited you guys into. They're just really excited about what just happened.
Follow the kids inside and look for the adult on campus, whether
Okay.
that's a madam or
Principal.
yeah,
Someone at least yay high.
must be at least this side to ride this ride.
Although it could be a gnome, so we're screwed either way.
So you guys into the orphanage, and you see the kids that you guys rescue talking to a couple other kids, and then there's this a nice, pleasant woman listening in, and then she looks up at you guys. Oh, you guys must have been the people that saved our little children here. I must thank you very, very much. Please come to my office. So she moves into a room off to the side. You guys follow? The kids are excitedly telling the other kids about what happened and stuff.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Yep.
they're at home, so yep.
All right. Who's running lead, or actually seem like Mario? I'll put it this way: who's in the rear?
Not me.
Who enters the room last?
I'll take it.
Either me or Corliss, I would think.
Nah, Corliss is straight on ahead.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's no half setting. It's whole ass or no ass at all.
Okay.
I'll take rear.
Okay.
All right. Nestor and
Range
Josh.
partying back.
We'll take. Okay. Josh and Nestor, I guess, is towards the back. The last one's into the room. You two roll spot. Spot. Shh. There's no more spot in this game. Hold on a second.
Perception
Last
check.
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah. Perception.
Everyone or just the last two?
Just last two. Nestor and Josh.
Okay.
3. It continues.
7.
Okay.
It's fine, guys.
See?
Everything's great.
All right.
This orphanage is
okay.
fine.
Gonna be okay.
So let's. Okay.
Shit.
So you're looking straight.
We're gonna die.
And it's in this big room with lots of beds. Okay, obviously where the kids sleep. Off to the side is a room to the left where you guys are walking in the door. All right, there's another door way on the other side of the room itself, and that's about, I don't know, 40 feet away. All right, Oliver, you notice someone like peeking through the door and then closing it. Like you see an eyeball, right, looking, and suddenly close the door, like really quietly. Okay, because they notice you looking at them. Okay, and it's not a kid. It's not a kid height. It's like a normal guy height. But anyways, you notice that. And then you guys all enter the room. So you guys are in the room. This woman introduced herself as Miss Lassiter. She is basically the manager appointed to run the orphanage. And she thanks you guys first. Thank you very much for what you guys done. Bart usually gets in over his head, but I think the twins always push him to, go out and adventure. And we've had problems like this with this group of kids, with their little circle of friends, which is usually them 5. You guys, have been told.
Problems with bears?
What was that?
Have they gotten in trouble with bears?
No, this is the first time that anything really major happened. But luckily, you guys came by and helped them. But she'll let the mayor know. The mayor know. And stuff. She's asking you, where are you guys staying and stuff while you're in town.
We have no tent for now. Bart was very stand-up in the incident and is very brave. He should receive training.
It's like, yeah, right. It must be Old Kingdom. She gives that weird look.
You know of the Old Kingdom?
They all know the Old Kingdom, Alex. They all do.
They know it. Have they met anyone from it? Like, you made it sound from your write-up that, like, it's this place that no one goes and no one knows anyone
rare.
from.
It's rare, but obviously she might have known because...
So it does happen. Okay.
Yeah. It does happen. It's not like, oh my God, where the hell these people come from type of thing.
Right, that was the impression I got, was that it's like this place that, like, it's the middle of the blighted lands. Like,
no, people at Tarnasia just don't want to go there.
Oh, okay.
Right? But sometimes you go show.
Spot.
Yeah, it's not a vacation spot, exactly. It's like South Compton. You know about it. You don't go there. You just hear about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, we are looking for a home for now.
Well, you could probably stay at the Grey Wolf Tavern.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Fantastic. We'll go there.
By
Do you know a name?
Well, you guys already know that you guys are going to Grey Wolf Tavern because you guys got lodging there because they're hiring you guys to play there.
Oh, that's right.
I look at the little man. You knew this.
Okay.
I go, yeah, but you just kept on rambling.
Yeah. Remember Miss Lasser's like, okay, whatever. She's like sitting there like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. This man is weird.
So what's this I hear about? People wearing... There's a lot of people wearing black and red garb. A garment with a drop symbol?
Oh, you're talking about the Strange Intent. Our Harvest Festival attracts a lot of people around the immediate area. And we're just assuming that they're just from some kind of group, organization. They're a little rough, but nothing really big has happened with them or anything. They haven't really caused much trouble.
Is it common that rough-looking people come to town whenever it's Harvest Festival?
Yeah. Every year we might have 1 or 2 ruffians.
Do you not have marshals in town?
Yes. Well, yeah, we have the sheriff, and they usually take care of things.
Does he take care of things?
Yes, he takes care of things. You're just staring at each other right now. Kind of like this weird, awkward, like, conversation.
Perfect.
Yeah, like that. Just like, okay.
If they cause trouble, and we don't know their names, and they're causing enough for the marshal to be involved, perhaps we should talk to the marshal, or the sheriff, or... Yes, you said sheriff.
Yeah, she looks at you, like, kind of weird, and then she's thinking, and she's like... And then it dawned on her. He goes, it is okay. You can go see Sheriff anytime you want.
I think she's gonna start drawing stuff for you real soon.
I have flashbacks of Texas. I'm sorry.
She's smiling now, like she's proud that she figured it out. So, but then she turns over to Mario's character, which I guess seems to be the more, like, the lead of the group or whatever. And she's like, "I am sorry for your friend."
I just give Corliss a tap in the back. He's alright. So where can we see the sheriff?
You guys can go to the sheriff's office, or you guys can go to the tavern or whatever. But she does tell you guys that she's going to let the mayor know that what you guys did. because it is a service to the town. He'll be glad to hear about it and stuff.
I turn around to Oliver and ask, "Everything's good? Can we go to?"
I whisper in the little gnome's ear what I saw.
Okay.
Basically, you know, I saw someone looking, but I couldn't see much more than just I caught them just when they were closing the door.
So what was the manager's name again? Sorry.
Miss Lassiter?
So Miss Lassiter. I've never actually been in an orphanage before.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's just,
Do you mind showing us around a little bit?
Sure. So she gets up. He goes, "It's really just not much room. We just have the one big room with all the beds in where the kids sleep. They usually play outside in the yard. We have the storage room in the back with all of this extra furniture that we might have collected over the years, the children's records, stuff like that."
What about
so
that room over there? And then I point
well,
at
you
where
guys
the
are
door is.
out. She's taking you guys out, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are out in the main room with all the chairs, and she points over to the door when she says, "That's the storage room and stuff." The door to the room.
I'm gonna attempt to persuade her to, hey, you want to check out the whole thing, if you don't mind.
All right, she looks at you, shrugs. She goes, "Okay." So you open the door, and it's just a small, like, 10 by 20 room. Furniture and stuff in it. There's like drawers and stuff, full of files and stuff. She looks at the window and she's like, "That's odd. I didn't leave that open." And she closes the window.
I'm gonna try to perceive if there is something other than the focus on the window. I want to see if there's like.
Okay. Are you using the skill?
I'm using the skill. My perception's super bad, but I'm gonna attempt it.
Okay, go ahead.
Natural 20!
That'll do.
All right. Well, you notice that the papers are roughed up. Like, there's like some papers strewn on the floor and stuff, which either it could be they're just messy about keeping records, or someone went through stuff. You don't know which is which, but she doesn't seem to notice.
How does she dress herself? Like, is she a neat person, or her hair is kind of everywhere like that teacher?
She's very neat.
She's very neat.
Nice, like sundress. Well, not a sundress, but a nice dress on. It's a blue dress.
So, Miss, are you the only one that's working here today?
I'm the only one that actually runs this orphanage, other than the kids. They're usually not that much trouble.
You should be a little bit more careful with your paperwork. Somebody can just walk in and rummage through stuff.
Oh, they're just old records from the kids, and they sometimes come in here and rough everything up and make a mess. I'll clean it up later.
The kids are allowed to be in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for the tour. And then I just looked at Oliver and be like, I give him that look where I think something's up, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay.
Distract her.
All right. So you guys start exiting. She thanks you guys once again for helping the children.
I want to go outside the window where the person would have jumped out of.
Okay.
In the storage room. And I want to see if I can see any tracks. Do my hunting ranger thingy. And basically just see where the tracks lead. If I find it.
All right. Nestor starts kind of moving out back. Anyone else want to do anything? You guys just leave the orphanage, close the door behind you. You guys are outside now. Nestor went ahead and went around.
I was contemplating attempting some sleight of hand and pocketing some of those rifled through documents, but since I wasn't in the conversation between Oliver and Orlin, I don't think my character would have picked up on the suspiciousness of it. So Adam's just gonna
okay.
Follow along.
Got it. Yeah. Normal. You just thought that was normal. You just really. It's weird that Maya would ask about having a tour, but whatever. He's been weird before.
While Oliver is going and doing his tracky bits, I will let the Miss Lanciter know that dinner will be ready in a bit, and I will go outside and pull the bear off the cart and begin butchering it in the middle of the lawn.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So Alex's paladin is butchering a bear in front of the orphanage's lawn. People are like looking really weird that pass by, and they're like, "Okay, this is weird," but it's the harvest festival. People are allowed to be weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I guess while he's preparing food, as soon as if we're cooking it, whatever, and I go B-R, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Nestor, you
We
move
have a
around
Disney
back,
theme.
and you do see footprints underneath the window.
Very good. I want to use my tracking skill, which is under survival, believe it or not, to try to see if I can find out how many, which is because I'm a ranger, I'm able to tell that, but also where they're going to. So that's my goal. But let's see what happens.
Go ahead, roll. Tracking.
Okay.
Okay, 15. All right. So you follow the tracks. They walk. They kind of leave the alley, but when it leaves the alley towards the front, the tracks only lead you to this guy that's killing a bear out into the front lawn, and then it disappears in the street. It stops in the street. Okay, because in the street, the cobblestone and stuff, you kind of lose track of the tracking. All right.
So I walk over to Orland and I let him know what I find. There was somebody in the room, just one, but I lost them because now there are cobblestone and there's a giant butchered bear in the middle of the street. What is going on?
All right, you're talking to Orland. Josh and Jolie, what are you doing? You kind of seeing them like sneaky. Well, he went back, came back, kind of talking to Orland.
I think I'm heating up my hands. I'm going to get this barbecue started and start get ready for when I'm requested for the burning hands to really start the barbecue. So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think I'm distracted by the horror of all the blood everywhere.
It is an unceremonious butchering. It is flying.
Says the half demon. Okay, cool.
I guess it doesn't happen very often where you come from, Harmony.
Yeah, it must be a new thing. All right, so you're skinning the bear, you're cutting up the thing, and I guess you guys are building a fire in front of the lawn, which is a nice lawn, used to be anyways. And I guess Alex's character is at the point where he's hitting two rocks trying to start a fire.
No,
I have survival. I've got a kit. It's in the
Well,
adventure
yeah,
of the day.
okay, fine.
I got
Then
them all together.
you're fucking twirling twigs and try to
Let
start
him
a
roll
fire.
for that.
It's
then-
flint and tinder. I'm not like a
Yeah.
fucking bushman back there.
Yeah, well, it's up to. I mean, he's trying to start the fire now. So, Josh, if you want to step in with some burning hands.
Yeah, let a professional do this. Yes, quite.
It's a tinder box. All right.
All right, he's just like clack, 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 clack,
It
and then
makes him feel important.
yes, and then Adam walks in. He's like, "Here, let a professional do this. Go ahead and roll." Oh, you don't have to roll, right? Burning hands, you have to roll, right? Oh, it's a half on save, whatever. Oh yeah. So Nestor, you're talking to Oliver. You're talking to Orland. You guys are whispering something. You whoosh, and your backs get like really, really hot. Okay, because you're standing right next to this huge ass fucking fire now. It's not a campfire. It's a huge bonfire. Like we're talking about let's dance around Lord of the Flies kind of thing going on.
Jesus.
So okay, you guys got this campfire going, and then Alex's character is just like, oh, okay, well it's fire, so he just starts cooking.
I deal 8 fire damage into the corpse of the bear.
It's dead.
Is that
So,
medium or
I mean-
medium well?
Yeah, I don't know. That's beef
It
jerky,
might be
man.
crispy, man. That might be, it's actually a bear. It might be medium well.
It's good. It takes the gaminess out of it.
So while this is all happening, you hear this the clearing of the throat. And I just look over, and there's this guy. He looks pretty official. He's got the tabard of the town on it, kind of thing. But it's like a really fancy vest. And he looks at you, and goes, "That is a fine. You cannot cook on someone's lawn."
It's for them.
It's the Harvest
Still,
Festival.
that is against code. I know it is the Harvest Festival, but I'm going to have to get your names. And
You can't have
obviously,
my name.
I am
My
the
name is
sheriff.
mine.
I am. Alright. He looks at the guy really funny. He goes, "Old Kingdom."
Are you trying to take my name?
No, you can keep your name, but I will have to write down your name. I am the sheriff of this town, and you are now violating 2 or 3 codes. You cannot cook in front of the orphanage's lawns like this.
We will cook in back of orphanage. Start picking up some of the stuff.
Oh, were you gonna pick up burning logs? How's this work?
No, the bloody meat.
Oh, okay. You like, you guys. All right, please give me your names. You could either stay a night in jail or just pay the fine. He's like a little like he's not surprised, but he's surprised, but he has to do his
How
job.
much is the fine? Sir?
25 gold.
Oh, yeah. I give it just like that.
Oh, you give him 25 gold just like that? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And then I cut up a little piece of the bear and put him on a plate and gave it to him. Like, here, have a taste.
He's holding the thing. He's like, Harvest Festival. He kind of says that under his breath, right? The door opens and Miss Laster goes, "Oh no, Sheriff! These are the guys that saved the kids." And she's looking at the fire and the bear meat, and she's like, "Why is there a bear meat cooking on the lawn?" And she's like looking towards you guys.
Bloody steak waving aloft.
And she looks at Alex's character. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. The fucking retard." She's like, "Look, you can't cook." And never mind.
It cooks well.
She looks at Mario's character. She's like, "Or can you please clean this up because we're going against code?" And like, hey, this is the sheriff. Sheriff, these are the guys. These are the people that have saved the kids this afternoon. He goes, "Oh, well, I'm Sheriff Brady."
That's a good way to get the sheriff's attention.
Hold on a second. I don't know if it's Sheriff Brady. Hold on.
So Sheriff, you seem very perplexed about the fact that people do random things during the Harvest Festival. What other things have you came across?
Sorry, Sheriff Garrett. Sorry.
Garrett.
Sheriff Garrett.
Yep.
That's a nice name, Garrett. Mr. Garrett. Sheriff Garrett.
It's the Harvest Festival. Weird things happen. Miss Laster
the
goes,
weirdest
runs
thing you've
back
ever seen?
inside, and she's coming out with water to, like, put out the fire. While you guys are talking.
What's
Go
the
ahead.
weirdest thing you've ever seen?
I've seen a man fornicate with a scarecrow in Midtown. That was probably the weirdest thing.
Did that person get a fine?
Of course. You cannot fornicate in front of public with a scarecrow.
And splinters.
And yeah, that splinters, I guess. But anyways, you guys paid a fine. You guys are cleaning everything up. I'm gonna let it go. Whatever. Thank you for saving the kids, by the way.
You know what, sir? Before you go, I know you're a busy man, but I want to show my gratitude to your services that you do for this town, and I'm gonna give him another 5 gold pieces. I kind of want to butter him up here and make him on our side here if we get in a tussle with the red and black.
Well, he looks at it. He goes, "What is this? A bribe?" Sir, I cannot take bribes. He gives you back the
Consider
gold.
it what's it called?
I try.
Not charity, a donation to your.
Yeah, right. For the retirement fund of your entire sheriff force.
Oh no, that is okay. You could give to the charity, to the orphanage. They might like that. I have no need for charity. It is against the law for me to take any bribes.
If you insist, I will put it under your name. And if Miss Lassiter is still outside there, I will hold to my word and give 5 gold to the orphanage.
Whatever your wishes are. You just go in and take it up with her.
Yep.
Now he looks around. He looks pretty satisfied with what's going on, and then
I say, the kids were telling me that they see some rough-looking, well, according to them, they're mean-looking guys wearing black and red, and they have a symbol of a drop on their garment?
Oh, you are talking about the cult? They call themselves the Cult of the Eternal Blood. I have no clue what it's about. They haven't caused any trouble. They've
And
been
that's
seeming
when-
here to enjoy the festival, from what they tell me.
And that's when I attempt to recall my history checks on what the cult of. What
Go
is it
ahead,
again?
go ahead and roll. Yeah.
Ooh, not bad. 23.
Nice.
Yeah, you never heard of anything like that. Anyone else want to do a quick history check?
I'll do
I
a
would love
religion
to.
check.
Or religion check, either one.
I can do religion.
Ooh, nice.
Ow. I'm not gonna bother. She's got a way better roll than I would ever get.
All right, Harmony, you seem to recall something about Cult of the Eternal Blood, but you're not entirely sure where you saw it from. You have to go back and check through your books.
Okay.
So they've been around a while.
Corliss, you've heard of the Cult of Eternal Blood in the Old Kingdom, but you're not sure if it's the same thing. But it used to be a cult that believed in the resurrection of the Eternal Council, of the Council of the Dragons.
Oh.
But that's the only thing that you know. The Cult of Eternal Blood that you know of in the Old Kingdom were prevalent. So you know that they're one of the kind of the religions there, but you're not sure if it's the same thing here in Tunagia.
Major institution.
I look at Corliss, seeing that he was a little, like, his eyes kind of, like, went a little bigger when you said cult. No?
Nope.
Damn it! You Old Kingdom people.
Okay.
Do I still need to go to jail?
No, you paid the fine, so you don't need to go to
You
jail.
paid the fine.
You paid a fine. That is fine. And he kind of gives
I-
that look to
I have it
like
covered.
everyone else, and he's like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Kind of thing.
Are there any of the blood cult people in jail?
No.
The children said they were causing mean things around town. I was just curious.
Not that I know of. And he looks across the street and he's like, hey, and then he starts going across the street. You can't pee in the street like this. That's against code 562. That's 25 gold pieces fine. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in jail. And that's what you hear.
This feels like Singapore. Jeez.
Wow.
But he's talking to the other guy. The guy's obviously drunk or whatever. But he gets hauled off. He starts taking him down the street and whatever. Leaving you guys alone with cleaning up the bear
Well,
dinner.
that saves us the trip to his office.
Yeah. Good job, Corliss.
For what? Oh yeah, I was scaring off.
What? You caused a bonfire that called him in there.
I'll let the rest of you know that these guys may be from the Old Kingdom, so I think I'm gonna go try to confront them and talk to them.
All right, where the hell are you gonna go?
So good
Well, first of
job.
all, what are you doing with the dead bear? The lawn in front of the orphanage.
We
That's
paid the
on
fine. We're
fire.
staying in front. No, there's no. We paid the fine. We might as well do the crime.
Sheriff said it was good, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
was
true.
good.
Okay, well, you cleaned up most of the stuff. There's a big old burnt mark in the lawn, I guess.
I used my cantrip
You're
to
welcome.
clean that up.
Okay, what cantrip was that?
Prestidigitation.
Okay, cool. All right,
What?
so
You guys aren't gonna cook the bear?
No, we already cooked it.
kind of,
How'd
you guys
you
already
cook
kind of
that?
cooked the bear, yeah.
Jesus. All right.
The sheriff didn't take any though. He kind of gave you back whatever you tried to give him. I don't think anyone in the orphanage is like really hungry now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you guys skin the bear?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
The pelt is draped over
chopped
the
it up, yeah.
over the cart in order to dry. By the way, your cart is pretty bloody.
Yeah, it is pretty bloody.
I informed Adam and Harmony of what I have already had told Orland of what I saw
Oh,
outside the
that's
window.
why you wanted to tour. I see. I got you now.
Cool. All right, so you guys just head off to the Grey Wolf Tavern. All right, so you guys are okay. So you guys are in the tavern. It's a nice sized tavern. You meet the tavern owner, Mr. Biff. He thanks you for coming. He gives you half front. That's what you guys agreed with. So Morrow, you have 250 gold
Hold on.
in part of whatever you have. And it's a bustling tavern. It's pretty full this night because it's Harvest Festival. The thing you notice, 2 waitresses, the bartender in front, in back of the bar, 2 cooks in the back, a stable boy doing errands and running the stable. As far as you know, all the rooms are taken up. You guys are playing in front of the fireplace. You know that area where on the corner there, with that brown carpeting area. That's where you guys play. And it's pretty full. You got a lot of town folks in there. You do see a couple of. You see like these cultists or whatever, the cult or whatever, people dressed black and white. There's 2 types. There's they wear robes, black and white robes. Well, actually, red robes with the black drop symbol in the front of the chest. They look very, very priestly. Then you see another 2 thug-like guys. It looks like guards more, and they're wearing more heavy, like leather armor type of thing, which is black and white, and they have smaller drop symbols on their sleeve. But they're just enjoying. They don't seem to be causing trouble. They're just sitting there enjoying what's going on. They're talking. They're watching you guys play whatever and do whatever. Okay, so you guys are in the night, about an hour in the night. You guys are into your set. Alex, you playing pan flute. Mario, you playing your cello.
Do you want performance rolls from us, or is this?
No, it's
Just
just your normal
okay.
performance.
We
Nothing
got
big.
this.
Yeah. And Josh's character, I have to remember all your names. Adams is like just walking around doing tricks, table by table type of thing. Okay. Jolie, yeah, Jolie, you're just hanging about at the table with Nestor's character, off in the corner.
So within the intermezzo, I'm gonna go to the corner where no one can see me with my violin.
For you, yeah. If you want to do with the break, okay. Tell me what you want to do during the break.
So I'm gonna go to the corner where no one can hear me or see me, like a small room, or I can go up to our room for whatever. I'm gonna ask Aaron, my violin. So Aaron, you notice the guys in black and red, right?
You know, he's a violin. He can't really see. You have to tell him what's going on.
Well, okay, Aaron. Do you recognize any? Do you know anything about the cult of the Eternal Blood?
Doesn't know anything about the cult of eternal blood.
Well, I guess since Aaron doesn't know anything about it, so I'm gonna go back down.
If we're taking an intermission, I'm gonna go talk to the guys of the Cult of Eternal Blood.
I nudge Harmony and just like, this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
So Cortland, you walk over to the table and they're just jabbering among themselves. Sometimes laughing, sometimes just talking regularly.
All right. I'll just approach and say, I'll give them a standard old country or old kingdom greeting, as
go
I'm
ahead
no
and
longer
do it.
a fish out of water. Greetings, Knights of the Old Cult. How is your evening going? Are you enjoying our set?
Good kind of Spaceballs.
They're looking
Yeah, right.
around and they're like, Knight of the Old Cult, what is he talking about? I don't know. And then with the guy, one of the priesty guys, it seems a little like more, older, the leader type of guy. He's just like, we do fine. We are enjoying the set very much. Are you having fun? It's nice harvest festival here, and everyone's seems to be having a good time.
Insight into why he's being weird.
The weird guy is asking why is the guy's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I the stroke of the beard and the
Well, the insight is that. Well, what'd you roll?
9.
9.
So nothing exciting.
Well, the insight that you notice is that. Well, it's probably because he's a little uncomfortable because you walked up to him and a weird man walked up to him and said really weird shit. Kind of weird.
Perhaps I got ahead of myself. It's not often that I find someone from the Old Kingdom this way. I have been feeling quite alone lately, and it was very welcome when I heard that someone from a familiar organization was local.
He looks really puzzled. He's just like, we are not from the Old Kingdom.
Oh, pardon me. I mistook your order. Perhaps I could buy you around and you could tell me of it.
I think it's okay. Well, we're doing fine here.
Persuasion.
Sure, go ahead, roll. Yeah, I mean it's fine. He just looks at everyone, all his friends, like, God, this guy's fucking weird.
Well, I heard that weird to him. Random guy walked up to someone and makes chitty chat at the bar. All right.
Kind of weird when you tell me. Well, yeah, they just don't get it.
I nudge Harmony and Mario. Well, I'm out. He made it a whole paragraph.
Yeah.
I had 2 sentences.
All right. Well, while I'm there, I'm gonna go ahead and give these guys the the elevator eyes and look for. Are they do they have weapons? Is there anything that gives away their purpose rather than just sitting around at a bar drinking, enjoying music?
As far as you know, they're just sitting around enjoying the music. They have weapons, but nothing like they're not pulling it out saying we're going to kill all of you.
Yeah, sure. All right, fine. Then have a good evening and back to my corner, I guess.
They go back just talking among themselves, laughing.
I walk up to the table where you're all at, and what? You all look surprised.
We're
You didn't punch anyone.
yeah.
Why would I punch people? I told you I would confront them, and I did.
Well, we just saw you butcher a bear
Because
a
in
little
this
while ago.
kingdom, Corliss, confront might mean something with a negative connotation.
Well, I confronted them. I confronted them nicely. We have pacified our result, and they are not who I thought they were. So, I know nothing of them and their kind, and that is tragic.
Who did you think they were?
In my land, there is a group of a very similar type. They are trying to wake the resting Gargants, if you will. Not Gargants, that's a word you're actually pirating. Yes, they're trying to bring back the ancients. They're a weird kind, and they are everywhere. So I was very interested to find them, if they were of the same cloth. But they are not, so we should get back to our set.
So are
Come
they
on, Nicole.
impersonating them?
I do not know. I tried to ask them for more details, and they were not forthcoming. They stick to their clan, and I do not have any inner past about their sect from my homeland, as my tribe did not stick to lands that they claimed.
All right, nice. All right, you guys moving on to your next set. A couple hours back in the night, you guys are in the middle of your set. Let me move you guys all around again. Okay. So in the middle of the set, one of the cult guys, he's scrawny. He comes walking in, well, actually running into the inn, and he bumps into a drunk, probably one of the town folks or whatever. And then he pushes him. He says, "Hey, watch where you're going." Drunk guy's like, "That's all right. I'm sorry. You have a drink on me." And he's really drunk, right? And he's slapping him around and shit, like being buddy with him. But the guy doesn't seem like he really likes to have any of this happening. This is happening right next to Adam. Adam, roll perception.
Perception. Whoop. Better. 14.
Nice. You notice in his hand, he's carrying some papers, but they look like familiar papers that, the same kind of forms and stuff you saw at the orphanage. when you were looking around the tour or whatever.
The thug or the drunk?
The thug. By the way, C's for cult, T's for town person. I should have said thug. Yeah. So he's shitting around, and then the drunk guy's like, whatever. He's like, I'll buy you another drink. And then his friends get up and like, oh, don't worry, he's just drunk. And the cult guy is just like pushing him even harder. He goes, get away from me, you damn drunk.
Okay, so this sounds like an excellent distraction. I don't know if you'd rather me stealth or sleight of hand. I'm okay with either, but I would like to snatch those papers while he's distracted.
He's holding them. So...
I believe in me.
All right.
I want to mark this on paper somewhere. Famous last words. I believe in me.
All right. So you move over close, like here, while they're distracted. Go ahead and roll. What? Probably be sleight of hand, I guess. Go for that.
Are you gonna replace it with like some cocktail napkins or something? You know.
If I'm awesome enough, but survey says
That is not it. That is not it.
You're like, okay, while they're distracted, you're like, oh, give me that. You pull it, and the guy's like, hey! Yeah, the guy's pretty pissed, and he takes a swing at you.
That's fair. That's called for.
Yeah, he slugs you for 1 point of damage.
Ow.
Oh, I stop playing and just like silently walk over and say, there is no need for confrontation, but if we will confront, then confrontation we will have.
All right.
There's no need, but if we have to, we're gonna.
All right, Mario, Nestor, Jolie, tell me what you guys are doing.
Intimidate him with my silent stoiciness.
Where are the thugs' friends?
They are here. Let me get them.
Whoa. I thought we had like a table of 3. Not the whole damn club is full of cultists.
No, the main guy is on the table, this table here, and then there's the other guys there. A couple of them are the thuggy guys. The rest of them are really cloaky guys.
There's several priests and then several thugs.
Wow, I didn't scroll the map to the most right, and now I'm seeing a lot more. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna walk.
You got your strewn of regular guys.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to here and I'm gonna act like, like one of those mariachi guys going like, hey, ding ding ding, and then try to attempt to distract them with my performance.
What's that get? What about Harmony and what about Oliver?
I'd like to come closer.
Alright, go ahead and move your token to where you want to move. Yeah, 30 feet. This is just one round right now.
Already in combat, huh?
I looked at Oliver while as I was walking behind those, I guess, the cult members, and whispered, Bazinga.
Alright, Oliver, what are you doing? You gonna walk over there? Alright.
I will walk over there and I will back Mario up.
T's are thugs and C's are...
No, T's are town people.
Okay.
C's are cultists and thugs.
Damn it. I forgot there's town people.
Yeah, dude, you're very close to a lot of town people.
I know.
Okay, so this is what happens on the first round. This is not combat. This just happened. What's happening now? Gortys gets up, or Adams gets up, sneaks over to the fight. They're pushing each other around. He grabs a paper. The cultist's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he slugs him. So everyone stands up at this point. While Oliver moves. Oliver moves, and Orlin moves, and Harmony starts moving. He goes, uh-oh, they're going to have trouble. One of the waitresses bolts out the door at the same time. Okay, all the town people gets up, all the cultists gets up, and then everyone's just standing there staring at each other. For like 5-6 seconds.
Again, I want to try to intimidate all of them to sit down, enjoy the music, and drink beer.
Okay.
Now, and I will try to intimidate all of them.
Roll intimidation. Alright, you're like, sit down, everyone have fun, and drink beer! And then everyone looks at each other, and then suddenly one of the guy goes, fuck that, boom, and everyone starts just beating up on each other. It's like there's fist flying.
Oh man.
Like, there's chairs and whatever bottles going around. So right now,
that game?
there's one cultist against Adam who just socked Adam, gave him like 1 point of damage. The first turn, everyone's there's this big bar fight going on.
Is it free fall? Because I basically am going to cover Mario because.
Yeah, it's pretty much a free for all right now. Some town folks are beating up on the cultists.
Are we rolling initiative or?
There's no initiative. This is a huge bar fight right now. I mean,
Corliss is picking up the cultist that punched Adam. I'm going to grab him by the collar and take him with both fists right out the door.
Okay. Okay, Adam, what are you doing? You just got socked.
Where are the papers after that? They clenched his fist.
They're on the floor now.
Oh, they're on the floor. Well, I'm gonna be trying to scramble, scooping those up on the floor then.
All right, so okay, you're on the floor, it's like scrambling and grabbing the papers. Yeah. Oliver, what are you doing?
I like that.
I walk over to, I head over between Orlin and Harmony and basically let them know what I see with these two, that we should probably get away from the bar fight and join them outside.
So before he gets to us, I'll go ahead and throw a quick bless on Orlin, Oliver, and Adam if I can reach him.
Yeah, you can reach Adam. That's no problem. You're like, yeah, he's on the floor, but you can see what he's doing. All right, cool. So you cast a quick bless on the targets you targeted. Corliss, go ahead and we'll give him. Go ahead and just do I guess strength
Grapple.
roll. Oh, is there a grapple roll? How do you do grapple?
Grapple. Yeah, grapple is an athletics check versus his opposed athletics.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead. Roll your athletics check. Are we a
Oh
+5?
my god.
Oh
Did
god.
you roll a 2?
No, I rolled a 20. All right. So you go up to him. He goes, "Hey, whatever you say, I don't know. Get your hands on my friends." You grab him and you try to, throw him out the door. But he's a little skinny guy too. This is the weird thing. But you don't. For some reason, you can't get him to budge, and he grabs you, and then he throws you right across the room, right over Adam, on the table. You roll off right into the feet of Oliver and Orlin.
Huh.
I was probably the stumbling block that tosses him over.
Yeah, that was a big fumble versus.
Table.
Well, yeah, it's not a big fumble. But yeah, it is. That was a fumble versus a crit. So.
Yeah.
And this is how the TPK happens.
Yeah. All right, so Adam, you're on the floor picking up the papers, and then suddenly right over you, you hear this whoa, and then you see Corliss just roll over to the table and onto the other side. Oliver, Orlin, he just rolls right up to your feet, and you guys are just staring at him. Harmony too. So Oliver, Orlin, Harmony, what are you guys going to do? Adam, you're still picking up papers? Got them another round before you pick them all up. It was a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to dedicate all my actions to that.
Okay.
To whatever it takes.
All right. Yeah, you can kind of move some feet out of the way because there was feet stepping on the papers and stuff. Yeah. Orlin, Oliver, and Harmony. Let me know what you do.
I'm going to attempt to charm the person right to the bottom left below me, so that I can actually walk past him without getting socked in the face.
Oh, well, they're not really there. They're just all around doing.
all
No one's
around
paying
them.
attention to anyone except that cultist that socked Adam. He's against Adam right now. Well, he just
Okay.
threw Cordless across, the table, but
3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go on this side, and I'm gonna go attempt to charm person, and I'm gonna go in front of him and try to, rub his chest a little bit and go, "Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Everything is okay."
okay, 15. This is 10, so he makes it.
Yep. And you realize that you were attempt, or you were.
No, he
attempt-
makes it.
Yeah.
he makes
so
the
you
wisdom
realize that I attempted to charm you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he looks at you and says, "Hey, what are you doing, Oliver? What are you doing, Harmony? What are you doing?" Let's do Oliver first.
I just punched the guy that's in front of the Mario tries to charm because now he knows, so there's no point.
Well, you have to run up and sock him because he's
Where
way
is he?
by the door.
By the door. Oh damn.
Nessie is that friend of yours in the bar that just run across and sucker punch the guy.
Right? Like, bam. All right. So, is there a way to do unarmed combat, or is it?
You just regularly punch them.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's an arm strike.
Do it manually.
13.
All right, so you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's what married people do.
Touche.
Are you
9.
just what kind of thing are you? Are you doing a? What are you doing with your sword or?
It was my sword, but basically I don't want to kill the guy. I basically want to wound him enough.
Well,
to,
yeah.
like,
Okay, so you bitch slap him with
Okay.
your sword. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, well, you smack him, but he's still standing or whatever. Harmony, what are you doing?
So I would like to move closer and persuade him to be okay with the fact that we just punch him in the face. We didn't mean it.
Okay, that's gonna be a big roll. So you just threw Cordless across the table. Wait, who's that right there? Orlin, you're like, no, everything's cool, it's all right, and the guy's like, no, it's not. And then Oliver's like,
And then we
hey,
punch him in the face.
boom, punch him in the face. And Harm's like, look, it's cool, like almost all at the same time. So go ahead and roll persuasion.
It's okay.
Well, he looks at you, he's like,
You are
"Ah."
fine.
Yeah, he just looks at you puzzled or whatever. Okay. All right, the door slams open, right? And then you see all these guys coming in. They look like the town guard. Hey, stop this right now! And Sheriff comes in, Sheriff Garrick, and he's like, "Hey, you cannot do bar fight. This is against code." Right? He's shouting. Everyone's like, kind of like, no, the guards are stopping the fight and everything. And pretty much you guys are standing there like, oh shit, what do we do? So
can I
go ahead.
pocket the papers so they're out of sight?
Yeah. I mean, you picked up the paper. It's all in it. You hogged them all up and everything.
But yeah, I don't want them to be he took my paper. I don't want to make it obvious like they're in my hand. Like, oh, caught me red-handed.
Okay. Well, the guy that had the paper is kind of like wonky right now because he got bitch slapped by a sword. Okay, and then all these guards came in, so they're a little scared about the guards. And then the sheriff's like, who started all this?
I point at a drunk person.
Which drunk person? There are a lot of drunk person.
The town person that caused it.
All right, you point at the town person that caused it.
Screw this. And
The one that bumped into it?
All right.
Yep.
And then the guy looks at you and goes, he points at you. Then he's like, he did it. The small little guy did it. And then the sheriff's like, Joe, are you drunk again? He's like, no, I'm not drunk. Yeah, maybe I am just a little bit. He goes, damn it, Joe, what did I tell you? And then he grabs Joe, or the guy that he's calling Joe, and he's like, all right, you go to sleep it off in the jail. And he goes, was there anything else? Can anyone else tell us what happened here? And then, he's talking to the bartender. The bartender told him pretty much Joe, and then he had the guards grab the guy, the cultist guy that came in, that had the papers too. He's dragging him off, and then the guy the leader of the cultists, kind of like protesting, but not protesting. Okay, fine. Just put him in jail. We'll pick him up in the morning, whatever. He's not going to cause trouble, it looks like. Right? But through all this, basically what happened is all the drunks got kicked out, which is very few townspeople left. The cultists all left because they're a little kind of pissy now that one of their guys got in this thing. And what you could glean from the leader guy was that he's pissy because they seem to attract attention that they didn't want to attract. Okay, this is what you're getting, all right, from all this that's happened so far. The sheriff thanks you guys again for stopping the fight, even though you didn't really stop the fight, but it looked like you guys did when you walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he didn't see Cordless get thrown across the table. Whatever.
Oh.
So there's like a couple of townspeople left. and it's getting late in the night now, and pretty much everyone's left. There's a couple of townspeople that are just lingering about, talking among themselves. Sad. You guys got the keys to your room. I take it you guys are going to take it, go sleep it off?
The other half, did we successfully perform? Did we
Yeah.
get paid now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, no, you get paid after the festival for the other half.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You guys still have to perform tomorrow at the festival.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow night at the festival, yeah. So you guys retired to your room? Yeah. It's one big common room that you guys share. Okay. So, some of you guys sleep on the floor. There's only one bed or whatever, but it is probably the room up where the blue carpet is, the blue round carpet.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna poke Oliver, and you may want to follow them and see where they're going. If they're up to no good, I still don't like his reaction. It put me on edge.
I think that's a good idea. Let the others know.
The harvest festival and the orphanage and something was not right tonight.
Okay, so before they left, you said this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Oliver, what are you doing?
I basically just try to keep about a block away. I guess if it's in blocks or how is it at night? Is the street very crowded for being late at night, or is it
There's more people There's normally more people than usual because it's Harvest Festival, but it is still pretty quiet.
So basically, I'm gonna pull an Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna just kind of follow them, but kind of meld into the crowd as best as possible to at least know where they are, where they're staying.
Okay. So you follow them to this old keep. It must be it's been abandoned, but it's out of town, but kind of overlooking the town. So it must have been an old outlook or something. But it seems that that's where they're staying.
So is there where they're staying? How close can I get without being seen? Basically, what I'm saying is it covered? Are there bushes? Are there barrels?
Oh yeah, there's bushes and everything around. It is a pretty big keep. There's a couple of the thugs, kind of walking the ramparts. All right.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a big keep, but it's a medium-sized keep. I'd say a small keep more like. Maybe about 100 by 100 width type of thing. It's been abandoned, but it's still standing up. If you want tactically, you notice that there is a guard that's walking with 2 death dogs around the perimeter.
Oh yeah, not messing with that.
Yeah, so you can't get that close. And then 2 thug-like guards walking the ramparts, one on both sides of the inn.
Okay. I take note of that, and I come back. I go back and I let the guys know what I found.
All right. Well, okay. It's okay. So you spent about a couple.
Time passes, but...
All right. Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 hours later.
Yeah.
During this 3 or 4 hours, what are you guys doing back at the inn?
I would like to read over these papers. What was such precious information to steal from the orphanage? So does that require a check? Is it encrypted?
No, you're just reading through it. They seem like to be the papers, some of the kids, and really just backgrounds about where they were found, what their names are, and just around, just like what an orphanage would have about their kids, why they were taken, their case file, etc., etc.
Not cum files, but dossiers, maybe. Is Bart or Adeline mentioned? Because those are the only 2 names we had out of the 5 we rescued.
Right. You actually see Alan's name in the papers. Bart's name's not in it. And the twins. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Just me.
Yeah, just you. Jeez,
Oh my
you gotta roll
God.
bigger than that.
You've been
All right, yeah,
God.
yeah. You know, there's nothing more than that.
I'm reading these. I'm done. I flunked out at school.
Yeah.
Someone else can do this.
Yeah, so Adam's just looking through papers. Is anyone else just seeing what Adam's doing? Because seems to be the
Sure.
only one that's doing this.
What kind of check?
Yeah,
Perception.
yeah, you guys are discussing it among yourselves then, I guess. Go ahead and roll. Okay.
Better.
There's one thing you notice. Is that it seems to be all the girls. So the twins, the papers are in there. The twins, which names are... Hold on, I didn't give you the names. The twins' names are Sorella and Jezebella.
Is Corliss in the same room as us?
Yes.
Ma'am? Wait, where are we? Are you guys upstairs?
Yes.
Well, not
Okay.
upstairs. You guys in the room.
Blue carpet.
I'm gonna ask Corliss. So Corliss, you mentioned that in the Old Kingdom you do recognize the blood, the cult of the eternal blood, and you said they summon ancient beings. Have you heard of what type of things they do?
It was not so much successful. It was that they intend to do that thing. They tend to preach on the restless and bringing back that which is resting. So, I don't know. These cultists were not affiliated by their own admission, whatever that is worth.
But you've never heard of the process of whatever they're trying to do. You just heard in the passing.
I don't know, DM, have I?
No, basically what Corliss tells you is they're just one of the factions in the Old Kingdom, which kind of praises with the undead. They use the undead to do their dirty work or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not the good kind of faction. They're the evil kind of faction.
Does
Yeah,
it
that sounds bad.
Would it involve kidnapping little girls?
No, yeah, none of that he would know. That Alex's character would know of.
Back yet. I was actually planning on, instead of being in the room, sitting in and drinking a bit and talking to the bartender a bit about how a harvest festival normally goes and what it means to be in a harvest festival in this area, because this is my first harvest festival and I have no idea what it's about and why people are doing what they're doing.
Okay.
So kind of getting that kind of a background and seeing what does anything stand out as far as, why do people even gather for this?
Okay. Anyone else doing anything while Oliver's gone?
So with the perception check that I had, did the girls have anything else in common besides the fact that they're girls?
All you notice that they were just all girls. They grabbed the paper of all the girls. Oliver, you get back. You notice Corliss is sitting at the bar, drinking and talking to the barkeep. Everyone else must be in the room. During the talk with the barkeep, hold on, Alex. He tells you that the Harvest Festival is just an event. It's like a party. Everyone drinks, everyone eats, basically. And then they have entertainment. And then there's a big market, like farmer's market thing going on where everything's super cheap during the Harvest Festival because that's when everyone's harvesting everything and they want to kind of get rid of the overstock and stuff like that. So tomorrow when you guys are playing at the Harvest Festival, you guys will play in the middle of the market.
I'd like to go back through kind of the darker side of my religion and what I might know of just kind of the local knowledge of the Old Kingdoms and kind of cross-reference that thought of harvesting with what I know and what hearsay I might have of the blood cult and see if there's any crossover where this might be some kind of ritualistic thing like they might have if I can roll religion for kind of that cross-reference.
Go ahead and roll.
It didn't give it to you, did it?
Well,
Damn it! It wasn't a 1. Why didn't it go? Okay, let's try again.
well
Uh,
what in the hell did you
You
roll?
gotta roll it on the left side.
Yeah, you got to roll
I'm
it
rolling it in the chat box.
Alright, that's cool.
Oh, there we go.
All right, nothing that you know of this day. For the blood of the eternal cult, you do know that they celebrate kind of the birth of the eternal king in the next 3 or 4 days.
And how would they normally celebrate such things?
They would just celebrate with sacrifices and stuff to the undead
Okay.
that you know of.
In which case,
That's what you
the
know.
beer hits the tabletop and I go upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no upstairs. Why do you keep saying upstairs? It's in the same
'Cause I
floor.
thought- okay, never mind. Then
No.
I stand up immediately and go to the blue carpet room.
All right, you stand up when Oliver walks in. Oliver, what are you doing? What were you saying?
I walk over to Corliss and basically, I found out where they are. We should get the others.
With purpose to the door.
I just follow them.
The door flies open and I burst in. I say, "We're saving the town."
It needs
Just
saving.
to bewilderment. I will close the door gently behind me and then come in and explain at least my very vehemently stated hunch, saying it as fact, that these guys are going to sacrifice the orphan girls for their party, and we will not let this stand.
What if we're wrong?
I am not wrong.
Yet.
How do you know?
I will use persuasion on you to tell you that I am not wrong.
I'll use it right there.
You want to do a duel, buddy?
No. I don't know if you have rules about inter-party dual dice, but no. It makes perfect sense.
Because
And
I will
will
vicious mockery you till death. I agree with Corliss. I think his hunch may be right. I have a feeling that they're stealing the papers not to look for information of the girls, but to actually hide the fact that the girls were ever at the orphans.
Aha! The small man is wise for once.
Well, better than in real life.
So,
Okay.
we
So?
leave now?
It's like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Perfect.
Okay.
This guy.
I like him. He's spunky.
You say how many days you said until the festival of the Eternal King? 3-4 days?
The celebration of the Eternal King?
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 to 4 days. It lasts about
we
3
have
days.
time. We have time.
Are you willing to risk those little girls' lives? I am not.
They just got into a big brawl. That keep will be highly defended because it is already.
And Adam is still holding his jaw. He needs some rest.
While you conversate, I will go protect the orphanage. Come get me when action is your goal.
How far is the inn to the orphanage?
It's like 5-10 minutes.
So
Let's come
let's
on
say
to
if,
town.
out of character, if Corliss would have screamed, can I hear?
From the orphanage?
Yes.
You might, maybe, if he's loud enough.
Corliss does not scream.
I'd say about 5
Okay.
minutes. And
If
I mean,
Corliss's victim is screaming.
if you wouldn't be able to hear it. Not from the inn to the orphanage.
He
Like, that's
walks
like a
right on.
really loud
Okay.
scream.
And I just start washing my face and start cleaning up and get ready to bed.
I grab my my great sword and make sure my armor is tight, and I go and camp out on the orphanage. I when I get there, I will look for the likely points of entry, and I will be outside.
Well, there's
Sit
many
on the
windows.
nearly burnt patch of ground that you made for yourself earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and
Like
before Corliss leaves the room, I remind him you have a responsibility to play a set tomorrow, or we don't get paid.
Lives are more important than your gold.
Also,
And
bring the
that
bear
means you're
blanket.
paid for that.
That bear blanket is still there. That's right.
Yeah, bear blanket.
Excellent.
Okay. So Corliss, go. Okay, you scout the orphanage. There's a lot of windows and stuff, so I don't know where you're gonna sleep. The only comfortable.
No, there will
place-
be no sleeping.
Oh, you're just gonna sit there and stand there and whatever.
Yep, my Constitution score lets me stay up at least as long until tomorrow.
All right, so everyone else gonna sleep. Alex, go ahead and roll Constitution roll. Just give me a quick Constitution roll. Just add the bonus to it.
Oh my god.
That is so
Jeez,
many
Thomas.
ones tonight. Oh my god.
Okay. So morning comes. Everyone wakes up in the room. Alex, you kind of black out. Last thing you remember is that you were awake. Now you were just sitting there in front of the steps of the orphanage, and the next thing you know, you feel your face being like tugged, and your cheeks being tugged, and your hair being ruffled, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get waken up with Adeline like playing with your face, like silly putty in your face, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Are you awake now?"
Oh, I get that every morning. I roll
Yeah,
up
I was about
and
to say he's really familiar with this.
I pat her on the head, and I go get the bloody bear blanket and wrap myself in it.